I hate that I decide to do this every now and then where I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna record a video and like post it on YouTube. It's very rare. I hardly ever do it. I think the last time I did it was, oh, well, no, that doesn't count. I don't know, it's been a while. Anyways, I started selling on Amazon. I'm doing Fulfill by Merchant, FBM, because I don't trust sending stuff to Amazon. I order stuff, it costs me money. FBA has a lot of benefits, cool, but it has a lot of disadvantages that I don't like of being out of control of my items that I paid $200 for this shipment of like 20, 30 things off of a third-party manufacturer to send them off to another place for them to, I've heard stories of them taking months to check it in, and then I'm just sitting here, and then they only store it for so long, and then after that they pretty much trash it or do whatever they do with it, and it's like, okay, I'm losing money on that. I don't like that. I'd rather order the stuff and sacrifice my time and my space to be in control of everything. And I'm the youngest of two older brothers, but I also have one little sister. But anyways, I'm the youngest of two older brothers. Control has never been in my favor. So when I have the choice to be in control of something, I'm going to choose to be in control of something. Because if anything, I like to start from the bottom and know what the process is before I hand over that responsibility to someone else, you know, like. And so with FBM, what I like about it so far is I've only made 2 sales. I've been active for a week. I had a lot of issues with my credit card being verified. Come to find out I was putting in the wrong credit card because they sent a verification amount, usually under $1. So they sent the verification amount to one of my credit cards. I kept adding a different credit card, my Amazon credit card. I kept adding that one. It's like, why isn't it activating? It kept saying it's in the process of being verified. What's going on? Like, I called customer service 3 times, and one person said give it another day. Another person said, oh, there's outages and this is a common issue right now. And another person said is double check everything, resubmit it, or like delete that card, resubmit it, and hopefully it'll work. And I was like, how about this? I'm going to put in my other credit card because that's the one that got the verification amount, and maybe that'll work. Literally the next day. Guess what's working? Obviously. So I did all that. Not to mention, the very first time that I signed up for .uk. For those who don't know, that's for United Kingdom. That's for your, or no, not .uk, .eu or .uk. One of those two. I'm at work. Like literally at work. Yeah, I signed up for the Europe account. Don't do that. Because I was like, why do I keep... So I called that customer service, the Europe, and I was like, why do I keep getting... I'm only getting like Asia and Europe and these countries. Why can't I get USA? And she's like, what's your website? And I was like, sellercentral.amazon.uk, I think it was, or EU. And she's like, you signed up for the United Kingdom one. I was like, are you serious? She's like, do .ca. Funny story about .ca. I told my sister-in-law about this, and she goes, you know that means Canada, right? And I was like, at least it's in North America. She goes, no, it's not. I was like, Canada's part of North America. She was dead set that Canada is not part of North America. Just like my brother will argue that Japan is not part of Asia. These are the people I live with. But, so I had to get out of that account, sign up for a .ca account, and then after that, everything has been kind of running smoothly. I watched enough videos on the Europe account, watched enough videos to know how to get started and what to do from there. And then when the choice came down to FBA or FBM, I chose FBM because, like I said, control freak here. Hello, nice to meet you. I just want to know that my stuff is in a safe place, which is most likely going to be with me, and know that my stuff is going to sell and be shipped out when I want it to be. I've invested about $800 on everything so far, from boxes to a new laptop to a chair for home, like an actual like office chair instead of a crappy kitchen chair. I've turned my kitchen into my little office. I've rearranged my whole kitchen, but I've bought so much stuff. I bought a thermal printer. I bought thermal printer paper. I I've had to return one. Come to find out, I just had to downgrade this laptop from Windows 11 down to Windows 10. I mapped everything out that I've bought already so far, and that's not including, or that's kind of including the small inventory that I've bought. Like I've gone to Ross and I'll scan stuff, and I've also learned that if it's already selling on Amazon and you have permission to sell, it's a lot easier. So I'll scan it, and if it just gives me the little option to sell, post it for sale, and just tag on to their already posted item, it's a lot easier versus apply to sell. And when you apply to sell, they pretty much just want proof that you purchased it instead of stealing it. You know, like if you want to sell this jacket that I got at Ross, which I could have sold for like $80, it was $40. Could have sold this for $80, but I needed permission from the company, which I think is Steve Madden. I would have needed permission from Steve Madden's manufacturers to post it. And I'm still trying to figure that part out because there are a lot of things I would like to sell. Clothing is not something I'm looking into selling because I really hate when I see something like a jacket and I'm like, oh, that's really cute. And then they don't have it in my size. I don't want to have to carry 3 of every size to be able to sell it. My lips are really chapped. Winter. I don't want to have to carry 3 of every size to be able to sell it. So yeah, when I started soft launching and was trying to UK app, because I was like, oh, maybe it'll just upgrade me to US, like I'll ship stuff to UK, it'll just take forever. Come to find out I was wrong. But so I learned how to post stuff. I was active on the UK account and everything. And so I went to Ross and I bought a few things. I even went to Amazon and bought like a mystery box of like hair clips, which I ended up selling here at work. I work at a 55 and up community, and they're like, oh, hair clips. And I was like, here you go, $5 each. So, I'm still waiting for a shipment to come in to even see how that goes. I bought boxes for this shipment for when they start selling, if they start selling. It's a pretty hot thing on Amazon, so I'm really hoping. My issue right now is not a profit. I'm not trying to build a profit just yet. I'm trying to build good reviews and a good backbone for people to trust in buying from me, because I will print out the packing slip. I'll make sure it's in there. I bought Disney stickers from my sister to write thank yous on the back of it, which I feel so stupid because my very first sale was my mailman here. I sent him the link in an email and he actually bought something, one of my more expensive things, and go figure, I lost money on it because I didn't know about the shipping and stuff. The shipping alone, buying the packaging for the shipping, never buy from the store. Don't ever do it. $3 a pack, you're like, oh, that's cheap. No, if you have to do that repetitively, it's not cheap. And then on top of that, buying the label was like $8.70. It was like $9 to buy the label. It cost like $12 to ship this $16 item that I bought for $6. I lost money. I lost like $5 on this. Not to mention, I bought packaging the wrong size. I already written on it, ripped it a little bit. Luckily, I was able to use that same packaging thing for my second order. But this lady figured out how to do the business thing. Okay, don't, where it says business price, do not write how much you paid for it. That's what I thought it was. I thought business price meant, oh, an estimate of what I paid for it. No, it's what someone with a business license can buy this item for. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I was a little upset about that, but whatever. And now I have a shipment coming in from Alibaba, which a lot of people have recommended. So I've been on Alibaba a lot. I tried to order a second shipment. I'm trying to calm myself down because I'm like, ooh, inventory, inventory, inventory. And I'm like, no, Michelle, slow down. We're trying to sell this little bit and this little bit before we start ordering this big bit, okay? So like, let's at least build a customer base before we start throwing a bunch of stuff into a black hole, because that's what it's going to do. Is I'm going to list it and post it. Luckily at my house, unlimited storage. I'll give it up to a month. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to return it back to the store, and that way I'm still like breaking even, you know, versus sending it to Amazon where it could sit there for 3 months not being posted and then only a month of being stored, and then after that month it doesn't get returned back to you. You don't get your money back. You don't get it back so that you can send it back to wherever you bought it from. because now it's been up to 4 months because you trusted Amazon. I'm just not ready for that yet. I don't think it's worth it yet because control freak. But I'm still figuring it out. What's funny is my boyfriend recommended me do this in July, right before I actually started this job. I'm a leasing consultant, but right before I actually started this job, my boyfriend recommended it, and I did actually open a profile, but it automatically signed me up for FBA, which was the $40 a month, and it still charged me the $40 a month when I was like, I don't have the money to start buying this and buying that and buying this and buying that. Like, I just don't have the money to start doing this yet. After working here for a little bit, I've saved up some money because, you know, it costs money to make money. So right now I'm still spending before I can start making. So right now I'm like plateauing. I'm like here, and I'm trying to get it to go like this, and then it's like this. You know, I'm going from a straight line to a vertical, whatever. Horizontal to vertical, right? Yeah. So I'm trying to figure everything out. So what's great about the app that I can show you is this is something I bought from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree, gold mine. I tell you what, I bought myself those little 18-inch white trees about this tall. I think about this tall, right? 18-inch white Christmas tree. It's $5.80 on Amazon. They're $1 at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so you go into the app. You know, yeah. Wait, what are you doing? Okay, go into the app. Shows my 2 sales from day before yesterday and the day before that. Hit the little camera up in the top button, and then you take the barcode, scan the barcode. What sucks is like it doesn't outline it, it just does a little vibrate pulse when it's done. It's on here. Like everything's on there. Yep, here's the thing. This is supposed to be in a 4-pack, apparently. So this is not supposed to be sold on its own. On here, it's shown in a 4-pack, which are all for at the Dollar Tree. And this is one that says request. So you go into request, and someone will be like, oh, based on your previous sales, you have approval, and blah, blah, blah. This one gave me instant approval. I could sell this if I wanted to. But, like I said, it came in a pack of 4. I've never ran into this specific problem. I don't think anybody would want to buy just one if it's supposed to be in a pack of 4. Anyways, this is just like office decoration for the season. It's just an example of something that I still have a barcode on. So everything from Ross, I scan it while I'm in the store. I got my sister on this. She downloaded the barcode scanner, and she's like, oh my god, it sells for like $16. Let's get it. And I was like, no, you have to request. Like, there's a difference between it saying post or sell versus request approval. And I don't feel like requesting approval. I'm not having a good time right now. Luckily, I'm alone today because this is weird. Whew. Anyways, I'm only posting because I see people who are posting about this and they're like, oh, within the first 2 weeks I made this much, and within the first couple days I was already selling this much. And my question is how? If you're sending it to FBA, it takes at least a week for them to check your item in. How are you making so much so fast? How? And if the thing isn't at least double what you bought it for, how? Like those Christmas trees I bought them for $1. If I sell them for at least a minimum of $3, I'm making a little bit of a profit. I only have 4, so this is the math I'm thinking, right? You buy 4 Christmas trees, they're each $1. Add tax, you spent $5, right? Sell each of those for $3. Still only have 4. You're making 12, right? 12. But then you're also not factoring in like the box it has to be put in. Now that box is like 60 cents. Oh, I'd have to write all this down. Is the mailman here? He is. He asked me to hand him his package. I was like, I could have done that. but I didn't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 4 Christmas trees. Sell them each for $3. There's $12, and then minus the $3.75 for a packing slip. I'm losing money, but hopefully that gets me reviews and I can build a customer base off of this. So like I said, people say within the first year, you're lucky if you break even. I am right now still in the process of losing money, spending money to make money. So I'm still in the process of the spending of the money before I start the making of the money. And right now it's just really annoying because everybody's like, oh, within 2 weeks I saw this much profit. It's like, do you have a following? Do you already have a customer base? How the hell? Because like me, starting from scratch, starting from ground zero. I don't understand how. I really don't. Like, help me. I need help. I need a customer base. I need a fan base. I need something. I need a base. Because I don't have it. Oh, and I bought a security system. Like, I'm doing what I can to keep my inventory and all my items protected. I'm about to get insurance. I need to get a business license because obviously these businesses are buying stuff without taxes and without shipping costs. And I'm like, y'all, I need that. So I'm going to look into that here in a bit. I'm going to try to give updates on how things are going. I plan on sticking to this because it's something I'm really excited about, and I'm excited to know that I'm investing in myself because most people, like, I looked into stocks, I've looked into CDs, I've looked into everything. Like, what can I send my money into to invest it and watch it grow? No, this is sending money into myself, and I'm not watching it grow, I'm making it grow. Like, I am watering the shit out of this plant to make it grow and make it profitable to where I don't have to work for anybody else. My goal in life is to not work for anybody else. I want to sell on Amazon. I want to breed dogs, like, the legal way, the right way. Like, I want to breed dogs. I want to open a dog wash shop, dog grooming. I'll clip some doggy nails and stuff. But the problem is a customer base, a location. Where I live now, I can sell on Amazon, but I can't open dog grooming. I can't breed dogs. I can't even own a dog. So it's all just a work in progress. And I'm 28. Can we speed it up? I'm almost 29. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Like, it's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp, man. You know what I'm saying? Brush your shoulders off. I'm gonna try to puzzle my life together. Just like this video, it's everywhere. I don't know what to say anymore. And there's a lot of motion going on in my house. I hope it's my boyfriend.